through the roof amazing. I'm excited about that. Before we get there, we got to go here. This is like I'm at home again. This is the set of phones that I have at home. In fact, I was talking to Lori on this phone just a few hours ago earlier today. If you have this Panasonic set like I do, give us a call on 1-866-376-8255. It is our best-selling phone system here on HSN, and if you've not changed your phones in a fair few years, here's a great opportunity to do so. Better sound, better clarity, better range, and a whole true load of new features that make life better.
Oh my gosh, you're gonna absolutely love this upgrade. This is a 4-pack of handsets. Start there. So I like to call this a whole home solution. Never again are you gonna be running and stubbing your toe trying to get to that phone call, because now you have a handset in every single room. You only need the one phone jack for the base station. Look at that gorgeous designer, decorator friendly champagne color. I love that aspect of it. I know a lot of the home phones out there on the market tend to look a little industrial with the black, with the gray, with the brown. This is really that gorgeous, beautiful champagne color that goes with every type of decor, and it's Panasonic. So a global leader. Actually, when you get the box home, you'll see they've got some really neat badging on the boxes now, but they are the #1 top global leader when it comes to home phone technologies. And I think that's why these have taken off and been so wildly popular here at HSN, is because they're loaded with every single possible feature. So you are getting talking caller ID. You are getting a battery backup built right in. So if you have a landline and the power goes out, you can still place and receive phone calls. You are getting one of the biggest backlit screens we have ever offered, nearly 2 inches. Look at how all of the dial keys and the command keys are all glowing and illuminated. Backlit, easy to see, even during movie night, even when the lights are out. You have that nice loud speakerphone on every single handset. So if you want to multitask, maybe you're changing the baby, you're going to be able to still stay on that same phone call, even if you're doing dishes or laundry. It really does free you up to do more in your life. And then take your home back. Are you tired of those nuisance callers, the robocallers, the political callers? I don't know if you've noticed, but political season is happening.
Really?
Did you know?
I did not have any idea.
It's crazy, right? I thought maybe you were immune to it. But all of these calls, will you please vote for our candidate? Will you contribute to the campaign? Guess what? Dedicated call blocking button for up to 250 names and numbers. You can always change your mind if you make a mistake, but you will never, ever, ever have to hear from those individuals ever again.
And just a heads up, we sell a call blocker on HSN. It's $70.
Good point. Good point.
It's built in. That technology is built into this system. So bear that in mind as we go through it. Lori said that Panasonic are #1. They sell more home phones than anybody else. This is out of the home phones that I've had, and I'll be quite honest with you, I change mine more frequently than most because you sell them all to me, so I just keep buying new ones.
Well, we have such good choices here at HSN.
It's true.
We have great options, great upgrades.
None of them compare to this. I'm not changing this for a fair few years.
Now, I'll tell you what, people call into the show all the time and say, I've had my Panasonic home phones for 10 years. For 15 years. Guess why? They still work. They're operational. They're incredible. But people want new features. So that's a great reason to upgrade. That incredible talking caller ID. I love that.
HSN.
So look at this. HSN is calling. So yeah.
It's probably Joe about today's special.
Is it Joe? Let's send it to voicemail. I don't feel like talking right now. You and I are doing a live show. We'll talk to him later. He could just leave a message. So you have a built-in digital answering machine with 17 minutes of record time. You're going to absolutely love that. You can call in.
Mike, just wondering if you had any plans after the show. Let me know. Bye.
Oh, it was Mike. We should have answered.
Joe, we should have answered it.
Look at that. Isn't that mean?
It.
But here's what's really interesting about it. Do you remember when you used to scurry in and run into where the base station was so you could hear when someone was calling so you could screen it? You can screen from every handset. So no matter where you are in your home, you'll be able to hear that caller as they come through. The other thing I want you to know, this will call you on a number that you designate ahead of time and play back your message for you.
Fabulous.
Isn't that an amazing feature? Are you a checker? Do you call in and check your home phone to see if someone left you a message on that digital answering machine at your home phone? You don't have to worry about that now. This will call you and play the message back for you on your cell phone or on your office line, whatever number you set up ahead of time.
It's funny because
brilliant.
Out of all of these features, so many of which you'll love, the best feature for me is just the clarity. This is DECT 6 technology, and I tell you, my last phone set was good, but there was always outside interference. There was a lot of crackle. Quite honestly, it didn't go very loud either. This is crystal clear. It is the most clear of any other. The other thing that I love, because I'm real bad about putting it back on the base station, 12 days standby time. 12 days. So I can only tell you my own personal experience. They are the best phones at any price that I've ever bought. So, you know, if you're a home phone user, and many of us, most of us still are. If you love to chat on the phone, but you find that it's not good quality, that it's not very clear, that the battery life isn't very good, I encourage you to upgrade to this.
Best batteries
worth every penny
ever offered. And what you said is absolutely true. 12 days of standby, 13 hours of nonstop talk time.
Yep.
So we have busy, bustling households. You don't always get those phones back on the base. So you're getting talking caller ID, one-touch call blocking, power backup, digital answering machine. You got that giant tilt screen on the base. It's almost 3.5 inches, baby monitor. We'll talk about that. But look what I'm doing. I have actually unplugged this home phone from power. This shouldn't be happening right now. And we are getting a call in our studio. Hello?
Hello?
Mike, is that you?
It's me.
We screened your call a minute ago.
Sorry, Mike.
We're really sorry. We thought you were Joe.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
It's me.
It's you. All right, well, we sure appreciate you calling, and you sound really clear on a phone that isn't even plugged in.
It sounds crystal clear on this end.
Awesome. Thank you. We'll talk to you soon, hon.
Bye, Mike.
Bye. Okay, so that was amazing, right? Look, the screen is still working. The talking caller ID is still working. All the features still work, even in inclement weather. And that's the time we need to keep in touch with the people that we love the most. When the power goes out, you want to have a backup plan. The towers get crowded. It's nearly impossible to use a cell phone. This is a great way to stay connected.
I would not be without a house phone, a home phone, because there's too many things that go on in this world, too many emergencies, too many problems. So for those of us that know the value of keeping a home phone, the reliability that's always there, it's certainly worth doing. I think you're going to use your home phone more. I think you're going to enjoy using this. You know, the base station I have in the office, and I use this all the time, speakerphone is so crystal clear. Well, you just told Mike, look at this screen display.
Oh, and check it out. Okay, so backlit screen and display, nearly 3.5 inches, 3.4 to be exact. You have that corded phone. One of my favorite things about that is I always know where that handset is. It's right there. It is attached. Gorgeous champagne gold. But then look at this. You were talking about that speakerphone. This is huge. Your dedicated speakerphone button right here. Listen to how loud that gets. If you want to be able to hear who you're talking to,
very loud,
you're going to be able to hear perfectly and flawlessly, and it's that loud on every single handset. So this is truly a set that you can see and you can hear. Backlit, glowing, illuminated, everything, incredible sound quality. And then let me show you one more feature really quickly. This is called the sound detector feature, and I love this. You've got a 100 name and number phone book built right in. This is a baby monitor. So you can use this to detect sounds that your pets are making. You can use it to detect your teenagers when they're getting home. Maybe they're not supposed to turn TV on. You're gonna know, you're gonna be that smart parent. So I just activated it backwards, upside down. Look at this, it's saying, please place the phone in the charger to monitor, all right? So I'm gonna pop this down into the charger. So I popped it right there. Now, that's the sound detection feature. This is now going to listen for sounds in that room, and when it picks up on the sound of my voice, it will call that base station. So as soon as it heard me, it starts calling whichever phone you want it to call. So maybe it's my little baby Landon. He starts to wake up really early in the morning, not really ready to get out of bed yet, just making those cute little sounds. So I can sit there and listen for as long as I want. I can put it on speakerphone and put the handset down if I want. The other thing you can do with this system, you can have that feature call you on your cell phone or on a designated number outside of the house. So that's amazing. It's almost like a security feature for your home. You just set this before you leave and you're gonna be able to hear everything that goes on at your house all day long. 5 minutes till the end and 5 minutes until a brand new Today's Special that I know you're gonna love. I'm excited though, because it's not just me who loves this. Donald in Maryland is joining us live on HSN. Donald, you're live with Laurie and Adam. How are you this evening?
Okay, how you doing there, Adam?
We're good, Donald. Is it true that you have this set of phones?
Yes, I do. I bought that last year there. Great.
Are they the best phones you've ever had?
Most definitely. I bought that phone for myself and also my aunt.
Oh, that's fantastic. What do you love about them?
I love everything about this phone here. Everything you're saying there is great, and the clarity is outstanding.
Oh, I'm so glad you said that, Donald. It's so true. Really clear.
Oh, Donald, we're so grateful that you took the time to speak to us.
Okay.
Thanks
a lot.
Thanks, Donald.
Folks,
I love to hear that. Happy customers. That's what this is all about.
You go online, you read the reviews.
Oh my gosh. So did you see all the stars? Look at all the gold stars.
We love gold stars.
Nearly all perfect reviews, hundreds and hundreds. It was over 400, maybe it's over 600 now, the last time I counted. It is an incredible, 663, an incredible amount of reviews. When have you known 4 people to agree on anything?
No,
I mean, people love this system. And I'll tell you why. It's because all of the great features, like Donald was saying, and that crystal clear call clarity. So let's talk about that DECT 6 Plus, because that is really incredible. You were talking about that as well. Crystal clear call clarity with every single call. What Panasonic did was they basically built in a range extender.
Yeah.
We used to sell those for $40, $50
every
to
day of the week.
extend the range of your home phones. You don't need it with this system. Not only are you getting 4 handsets, but the range is better throughout your whole home. It's a dedicated voice frequency, so no one can ever listen in. It's more secure. They won't hear your private medical information, your financial information. You have error correction 80 times better for improved sound and transmission quality. It is a real difference. You're gonna be able to wander away from each base station from 160 all the way up to 1,000 feet.
Yeah.
So can you imagine what that means? It depends on the layout of your home, but you can see what the dog is doing in the yard.
Yeah.
You can check on the neighbor in some cases. I mean, you can grab your newspaper, get your mail. My mom has us clipped on. She's out gardening.
Yeah.
I mean, you are gonna stay connected with this system. The other thing too is that dedicated call blocking is life-changing.
Big value.
So many people call in. We've heard from senior citizens where people have tried to scam them and said, oh, your Wi-Fi isn't working in your house, but for $300, we'll be happy to fix that for you. Our caller said, I don't have Wi-Fi. Block. So she knew that they were trying to scam her, but that always makes me feel so bad when people try to pull a fast one. You don't have to deal with that in your home with dedicated call blocking on this set.
It is a great set of phones. I can only tell you my own experience, which is it's the best set I've ever owned. It's certainly our best-selling set on HSN. So if you were kind of thinking, should I buy a new set of home phones? We have nothing better. And it's not just us. Now we're going to take another phone call because this time John in California. John, welcome, sir. How are you tonight?
Oh, is this for me?
It is.
Hi,
hey, John.
No, I wasn't watching it on TV, so yeah, I've got the phone. I'm not sure how long I've had it, like maybe 6 months or longer. As I've told friends of mine, this is definitely one of the best purchases I've made from HSN.
Fantastic.
Great.
Yeah, first of all, I just like the main headset. I mean, it's just comfortable.
Yeah.
Definitely. I miss those days.
I'm sorry, what?
I miss those days with these nice handsets. Now you get one.
Yeah, it's just really comfortable. But what I really like is, well, you know, when I get phone calls, because I've got it in my bedroom, so I have the TV on a lot, and, you know, I get the little message like so-and-so is, you know, just called, and, you know, I can block it if I want to.
Is that powerful?
It is. I've only used the blocking, you know, a couple of times, but it's been really handy, so I love that feature.
I love it too, John. That's great.
John, I'm so thrilled we could squeeze you in. Obviously, only 90 seconds left, but that is so important that, you know, we heard from you because we could stand it until we're blue in the face, but it's hearing these phone calls from folks just like John who have this sensor. Yeah, it is the best I've ever bought.
So good.
For $99, 5 flex space, free shipping.
At retail, can you imagine you might get 1 or 2 handsets? There's no way you would get all 4 with a system like this. So we're having a busy night with the phone calls,
very
aren't we?
popular.
So what's going on? Private caller.
Don't like those.
I'm not feeling it. You?
No. Block it.
Let's block it. So I'm going to touch block call. I'm going to just approve it by saying yes, and guess what? Even a private caller is blocked.
Yep.
And so empowering, as John was just saying, you can block as the call is coming in. So if you recognize it's a number you don't want to answer, or if they trap you on the call and you want to be nice and it's hard to come up with things to say, you can just block. It ends the call.
Yep.
Or block after that call came in if you know you don't want to talk to that person ever again. Or if you change your mind, you can unblock.
It's got every feature.
So powerful.
Every single feature you could want.
Anything you could want.
And even at its most basic level, it is the clearest and most beautifully high-end set of phones that we've done on HSN. Lori Leland, thank you, my darling.
You're the best. Thank you so much. Good to see you.
You need to stick around because you need to see this, and you need to see this as we enter our HP studio.
Technology enhances the way